everyone, TT here. Welcome back to my channel where love is always key. Today, we will be receiving love messages for all my viewers, new and returning subscribers. Congratulations on reaching your highest timeline. May these messages only serve as confirmation of your own intuition and an affirmation that so it is. All right, Spirit, let's talk about it. What message do you have for us today? For those that have reached their highest timeline, their highest vibration. Alright, so you have trapped, drawn to deceptive allure, and ignoring the hidden dangers. False promises of gain lure you into risky decisions. Mask risk presents itself as a safe bet. Okay, let's see what you got at the bottom of the deck. We got overload. Process involves too many steps and slows down progress. Delegate responsibilities to avoid burnout. Too many responsibilities and don't let the pressure slow you down. Okay, so even though this is love messages for you, I'm getting a strong message of work. Okay, work is coming out a lot stronger than like love of a particular person, which means that either you're in love with your job, you're in love with the relationship you have with earning money. Okay, some of y'all work double shifts, double jobs, you're going to school, there's something that you do reciprocally. Okay, you get something out of it. And you may be setting yourself up to attract someone that is going to play for keeps, is what I'm hearing at work. Someone that you work with is attracted to you. Someone wants to trap you. And it's someone at your job. Now with this burnout card here, it's showing me that you may be very tempted to allow this person to trap you, allow this person to claim you because of the loneliness, because of things being slowed down for you. Someone at your job that's very powerful. Spirit keeps telling me all of these messages are timeless. So please keep that into a consideration, healthy consideration. Competing for the love of someone at your job. To win someone's heart, it comes with too many hoops you gotta jump through, too many hurdles. You could have a lot of fire in your chart, so you low-key like a challenge is what I'm getting. All right, I'm hearing this lonely at the top. This is exactly what someone wants you to do. They want you to surrender or submit to them first. It's like, submit to me first and then I'll love you back. And it sounds like a trick, right? Because why would someone want you to submit to them and give your heart up first and then they give it after you? Because that's what it feels like. You're in a position where you want to give your heart to someone Some of y'all have already given your heart to someone, but you can clearly feel that they haven't given it back to you in return. And you may be concerned that you gave it too prematurely. It's like this person, they never had plans on giving you their heart. They wanted you to willingly sacrifice your heart to them. Give it up. Let them have it. Because then they will control you. So someone wanted you to submit to their full control of the connection, and you just trust them. And it felt deceptive because it is deceptive. It's giving me self-deprivation, self-sacrifice. Your intuition, your highest self, your full potential, your highest timeline is saying to you, the love that you have for yourself supersedes any type of, it's not even, it is a fear tactic, or it's anxiety that if you don't submit or you don't give in to this demand, that you will be alone for the rest of your life. That's a lie. How can you be alone the rest of your life when you have yourself? Maybe the journey is hard. It's hard being single. It's hard being by yourself, just working all the time. Maybe some of you guys are about to meet someone in the next 30 days, and this person is about to deceive you. Like someone trying to catch a fish, and they have a lot of patience of getting you. They feel like if they're patient enough, you'll swim right into their trap. And so your higher self is interceding on your behalf. And that's why it's waning on you. So if you've been feeling like headache, something is waning on you, you're being drawn in by someone. They're doing, it's like, don't you want to know when I think about you? Don't you want to know how I feel about you? Come try to figure me out. Cat and mouse energy. I feel like you're leaving behind this hot and cold cat and mouse energy. And someone feels like they're not done playing with you. They're not done. They haven't gotten you to fully submit to them, which gives them some type of false security that you'll never go anywhere. Someone doesn't want you to ever leave them. They're lying about the past not bothering them. There's something happened between you and this person in the past. They've been lying to themselves and you. This gives me someone that you're in no contact with or you haven't met yet. It's like the elephant in the room is suggesting that this person is holding on to you, but you have no proof that they're holding on to you. And as long as you don't have hardcore proof or evidence that this person is doing anything to you, you feel as if maybe your mind is playing trick on you. Maybe your anxiety is getting the best of you and manipulating you. Why does something feel, why does it have to be this difficult? Because y'all are not equally yoked. Yeah, there's someone at your job. You work with this person or you've worked with them before. Some of you guys, you hired them. They hired you. You guys had a reason to engage with each other. It may not make sense to you why someone would be very generous with you and want to see you build and have something for yourself. And so it's kind of conflicting to feel like, okay, this person gave me a job when I had nothing, right? This person did this for me when no one else would. All these different nice things that this person did for you, that no one else in your family, your friend groups, or romantically would ever be willing to do. It's hard to look at this person in a negative light. Okay? So the question becomes, did they show up for you in ways that made you feel like you can always come to them? Or did they provide you with some type of stability that allows you to feel self-sufficient to the point where even if they were to pass tomorrow, this person will want to make sure that you're good with or without them. It doesn't feel as if that's what this person did. It feels like once they got you, then they started having secrets, and that's not how they were operating with you before. That's not how they were moving with you before. And so you're noticing someone's complacency and they're comfortable with you. Like they got you right where they want you. And your intuition is screaming at you. Because it almost feels wrong to save yourself and to be selfish. But you were never like that before you met this person, no matter what your circumstance looked like. See, there's some people that teach you how to fish so you never have to go hungry again. And then there's other people that will do the fishing for you and give it to you, so that way you always know where you can come and get the bait, where you can come and get more food. They may let you go back in the water and release you, but just because they're not holding on to you in the way in which you think, through repetition, you're like a fish that keeps going back to the same hook. And then you're forgetting every time you get hooked on phonics again, you forget that they lied. You forget what raised your suspicion to begin with, because they just start taking initiative. And it's like, maybe this person's taking initiative because they're remorseful. I don't feel like this person is capable of feeling remorse. They're not capable of feeling remorse. 10 of Cups. They don't even remember anything bad that they ever do. It's like, yeah, it's bad if you look at it that way. That's how somebody would trick you. And then they make themselves sound all mature by saying, oh, I don't sweat the small stuff, or I let go of things, I don't hold grudges. And then you're like, oh wow, maybe I am being immature. This person's intentionally wanting you to overwork your brain, because you know when you overstimulate your brain, what happens? It's like working you out without you ever going to the gym. Now you're mentally drained. Once you're mentally and emotionally drained, those are the two power sources that's easy to deplete first. And this is saying your higher self, your spirit, is coming through with this hangman energy in reverse. So I'm seeing you over time spend less time contemplating on whether or not you made the right decision to quit a job, to stop working with someone, to stop collaborating with someone, to stop being invested in someone. Your higher self is constantly coming in saying, let's weigh out the pros and the cons. Every situation over the next 6 months is about you weighing out the pros and the cons of every situation. If the conversation makes you feel as if you're constantly having to relive events of the past, that's a negative energy source. If you have to constantly replay, he said this and I said that, or she said this and I said that, this person will get you to start focusing on the negative, and that all that you're capable of manifesting. And so when this person comes into your life, any person that comes into your life, I see, no matter if it's a question that they're asking you or they're checking up on you, on the pro, is this conversation benefiting me, or is it not? And if it says that it's not benefiting you for your highest timeline in the direction that you're going in your life, you may not even respond to that person, and you won't think twice. So within the next 6 months, You have a very tight, you're running a very tight ship when it comes to what you give what you give insight to. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know and a person lied to you, I see you kind of in this energy. Well, maybe I wasn't meant to know. Maybe it was, maybe spirit, my higher self was saving me from the despair. Maybe we weren't meant to work out. Because it seems like somebody at work was treating you very special, and then all of a sudden they stopped without no explanation, without no type of warning. They ripped the rug from underneath you. And this feels like it came from someone that you didn't even have a real committed relationship with. It was kind of like the gray area, you know, giving you favoritism, doing a little bit extra for you. And then you went through a period where you were like trying to figure out, hey, did I do something wrong? Did I say the wrong thing? Did I offend them? You know, we used to talk a lot. This is exactly where this person wants you. It's like hook, line, and sink you. Getting you to sit like a sitting duck on a trap that was set for you from the moment they met you. 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups. And then you would never remember that this happened. Like, you kind of know, but you haven't, you've been sitting on like some news or some tea that you have on this person in this situation because you don't want to apply a stigma or a stereotype against this person prematurely. And so you kind of just been letting them do their worst as a way to allow the truth to be revealed to you. And I just see you saying, you know what, fuck it. Shy, withholding. Yeah. Why am I holding myself back? Why am I limiting my potential? Because everything that this person was doing, everything that you respected about their work ethic, who they are as a person, it was always you. It was always your essence. You're the Smurfette, for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? You put your dreams off to the side. Okay, to be someone's cheerleader. The biggest supporter. Just to leave you, you know, anxious and worried about, like, damn, the 10 of Pentacles is, the 10 of Wands is pretty much saying, like, you've carried this person's burdens for far too long. And it seems like you guys never really... You guys, it's like staying together because it works. Staying at the job because it works. You know, technically, this person has never mixed business with pleasure. But it seems like you've been given this indirect message where it's like, okay, if you quit your job and you stop doing this, I will come through for you. And some of you guys may have changed fields or changed industries just to make this person feel secure in the relationship, or secure that you can keep a secret, secure that you won't abandon them like everybody else, that you're that ride or die energy. And it seems like the moment that this person saw that you were willing to do that for them, they left you holding the bag. They start cashing in. Energy check, energy check, energy check. And then leaving you in a deficit, in a delinquent balance. Because this person got the audacity to have high expectation for the type of worker they want in their life, for the type of partner they want in their life. But you're not allowed to give them no type of expectation of the type of partner you want in yours. How are they showing up for you? So your higher self is saying that you had to go through this experience so you can learn how to weigh out the pros and the cons before you get into your next serious relationship, because you are drawn to deceptive allure, mysticism, mystery, people that are like puzzles, hard to figure out, but you want to know more about them. You feel like something is there, and it is something there. It's like your heart outside of yourself. And because you don't feel it in yourself when you look in the mirror, you look for your own love and the type of love that you give in every other person. It's like you've already cut your heart out and gave it to someone. You know? Look at this. Dating queen, opportunities, date abundance. Yeah, I see you dating yourself. You're done with anything from the past, any person that you have memories with. It's like you're done. Four of Pentacles. I would say be careful. I think this person does want you to wear yourself out so you can see that you can't be successful without, like, someone's playing for the long game, the long term. They want you to see that you run yourself through. Someone wants you to believe that playing it small and being alone in a relationship or alone in a connection just to say you have someone is worth doing, it's worth having. Nine of Pentacles. So it's like if I'm gonna do bad, I could do bad all by myself. I could date anyone, I could have anyone that I want. So your higher self is posing a question to you. If you had to choose between yourself and the promise of someone else to do what you could do by yourself, which one is the better choice? And the more and more you get good at answering that question with every new person you meet, every new job you come across, you'll feel less confusion around if you made the right choice or not when you let it go. This entire experience is about you having a healthy boundary without having your walls up, without blocking connection. You're about to be dating someone brand spanking new, and your higher self has been saving this person for you. Saving all my love for you. But be aware, because just like there's one coming in, there's multiple as well that are going to come through with the intention that they want to save you from yourself. Of course, they're not going to tell you that. But it's like, I want to save you. I want to get you. I want to lock you down. I want you. Someone older than you is lying about being mature. They're actually very immature. You're just friends with this person. They're very immature, but they like to pretend that they're mature. Every person you've ever dated in the past have always walked around trying to exude this maturity about them, but they're really immature and insecure, and they hate the fact that you can see through their control tactics. They hate it. That's why it's very difficult to date you. And so they try to walk away from you first because they feel like you're a heartbreaker. You're someone that could potentially break their heart. But really, it's because they feel like they wouldn't be able to. Is it bad that I never made love? No, I never did it. So at the end of that song, Wale says, he says the good girls always The bad girls always end up learning a lesson whether they want to or not. And I do feel like that's like there is a lesson to learn. It's knowing when to walk away, knowing when enough is enough, and getting really good at spotting it ahead of time and not feeling like you missed out on opportunities when you cut it off. Okay? There's regrets of maybe I sabotage things. No, some of you guys have sabotaged before, but in this phase of your life, you're about to be in a season of dating, whining and dining and romancing. You're just about to be with new people. And you're good at seeing the potential in people. So every person that gets with you or dates you, they're going to want to be possessive over you. And so naturally, that comes with control. Needing the validation that they have some control over you because you're out of their league. Yes. Especially when they feel like you could have anyone that you want. That's not good news. That doesn't make a person feel confident. Okay? But someone that truly loves you would willingly give their heart to you. They without a second guessing, with the hangman in reverse. I wouldn't even have to sit here and think about if you're someone that I would want to be with. I wouldn't have to contemplate on having those confirmations first before I even pursue you, before I even take initiative. No, I'm going to take initiative because I want you to know that I'm serious about you. I'm going to date you with intention. And I don't care how many people are currently on your line or how many people are currently trying to get with you and date you. None of that matters to me. That's not my business. I know that you have a heart of gold. So I wouldn't sleep on you. Any man that has ever slept on you, anybody in a relationship that has ever sat around and waited on if they wanted to intentionally, consistently show up for you in your life, they automatically wasn't on your level. So they would have to bring you back to their level in order for them to feel like they could even compete where they don't compare. And the crazy part about it is these are romantic interests. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this new connection. That's like, I feel like that's going to be like one of the major things that attracts you to this person is them understanding that you got choices, baby. Baby, you got choices. As you should. Tell me more about this true love, new love that's coming in. This person that you've never dated. Something about going to someone's place of work or someone coming to your place of work. You're about to meet somebody. Conquest in reverse. This isn't someone that needs you to stroke their ego in order for them to feel like a man, or in order for them to feel like they got you. They don't need you to stroke their ego. But like this person comes in as, because we have conquest in reverse. So this is pretty much saying that this person isn't going to try to conquer you, control you, dominate you. But there are other connections that are going to come in at the same time from your past. And there will be new ones that also have the same energy signature as your past, because your attraction is changing. As long as your attraction is changing, it allows you to attract more connections towards you that have already learned those lessons from the seasons and times where you had to constantly repeat those too. Empathy in reverse. This isn't someone that needs you to feed them. Yeah, because we have this cook here. So like she's cooking up this person's favorite stuff to feed it to them and make them feel special, seen, heard, validated, using her empathy to be in the connection. This is someone that wouldn't need your empathy. They don't need you to cook for them, clean for them, validate them. No, they don't. They don't need a maid. They don't need a chef. They don't need a cook. I feel like this person is the fucking cook. They be cooking up stuff themselves. Let's see. How would you recognize their spirit? How would you recognize their spirit? So we have magic, protection. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. This person is going to be able to see that you're coming into the magic of yourself, and they're protective of you. They don't need to use no magic to get you. They're very confident that slow and steady always wins the race. They go with the current, you know, they go with the flow. No rush in here. They trust in the flow. It's all about flow here. They're in their own hustle energy. They're in their own grind. They're in their own flow mode. They're not really like chasing no ambitions, chasing no dreams. They're just in flow. Rage. I also feel like this person with Medusa here, they have a side to them that's protective, where if someone here is trying to harm you or do something to you, they will see a side of this person that you rarely see. Very protective of you. That's how you're gonna know this person. It's like they're not possessive, they're protective, and there's a difference. I feel like this person is meant to come in your life to teach you the difference between protection and possessive energy. Because they're on the same spectrum, they're just one's extreme and the other one is non-extreme or neutral. Like, yeah, I know how to get mad. Giving money. They're very generous with you. A lot of people want this person because they're very wealthy, they have money, they're established. They got, like, they're used to this person being a giver. I feel like this person's a giver just like you. Okay, this new person that's coming through. Show me, Spirit, please. This person's going to be able to tell a liar. So if you are used to any type of deceptive games to get at someone that you were taught by your past connections on, like, who could play that game, how to get someone, how to get a girl, how to get a man, you know, make them fall in love in 5 days. This person is very good at spotting bullshit and reading between the lines. They're gifted. You hear what I'm saying? And this person is very hopeful. They aren't the type of person that allows a relationship to tear them down. And they don't get mad. They don't raise their voice. They don't get mad. They don't argue back with someone. They just walk out. You feel me? They leave that shit behind. So, however this person shows up in your life, they're not giving you mixed signals. They're not playing with you. If you have a blocked heart chakra and you are struggling to show up in the same, match this person's energy, they have no problem walking away. I'll close this chapter for the both of us. This is your new beginning with this person. Y'all have a lot of chemistry. This person can spot bullshit a mile away. Clinging. So this person is dealing with someone. I don't think they're dealing with someone right now, but there is someone that is like spying, trying to cling on to them, trying to be deceptive. But they distance themselves from that person. They're sure about one thing. Whoever this other person is, they don't want that person. So I think this person is kind of like opening up to date as well. But like I said, they're cutting this person off. Because they feel like someone here is trying to talk to them because they got money or resources. They can spot like someone that have ulterior motives a mile away. Okay? But that's what I have. Those are all the messages that I'm receiving at this time. May this confirmation serve as affirmations of things that you already know. For a lot of you, it feels like this is someone completely brand spanking new. That's what this connection feels like. But y'all have like mutual or the same type of work ethic. All right, you guys. Thank you for loving me authentically. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for commenting, sharing, liking, all the things that you guys do. I truly appreciate it. Know that I love you. Give me my hugs in the comments. Hugs. That's my new thing. For those of y'all that are wondering, I love hugs. Okay. Leaving my flower days behind me. Hugs. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.